Looks good, that little water thing over there. But you really want me to go in there and buy a coffee, eh? I already did. Over there. I should have come up here and bought a coffee, eh? But anyway, the bus stop's down there, that's what it is. It's not around there. It should be like, and I could come here and have that sandwich that I had up there and all that, yeah. They reckon it's going to rain every afternoon for 5 days.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They said if you smile, and I smile and everybody smile, we'll win the good books. Got a nice little doggy. You're looking after it. That's the way. Oh, you got everything. You're very unique, you are. That's the way. You know what's going on.
This is actually her dog bag.
Yeah,
I have in here
yeah,
doggy brush
yeah,
for her coat.
yeah. And a $10 knife.
For my coffee.
Yeah,
And lip clippers.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
For nails.
yeah.
And dog food.
Yeah. Ah,
This is her bed and
yeah.
for when we go to the park.
Okay.
Doggy ball.
Yeah, doggy ball. Yeah.
for the purpose of trade and communication.
YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Hello, I love you. Soy chileno. I love you. Subscribe. There's a marijuana plant over there.
Is there?
Yeah, you want to stop and have a shoof?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I'll go to sleep.
Gotta sleep. I work too hard for this shit. Oh, yeah. Look, cows. There's 100 cows right over there, baby.
That's the dairy cows.
That's the dairy cow. One cow is down on the floor saying, I'm lazy. I'm a lazy cow. All cows down on the floor means it rains. It rains. It rains.
Right.
Rain. Ow, 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 ow. Yoo-hoo. Praise the Greek. I have the alarms going off all the time. It's your bedtime now, Sarah.
It is my bedtime.
Yeah, they're waking you overtime.
They are.
Yeah, they are. Oh my God. Oh no, the music is going off on the radio. My God. Oh no. You. All right. This will be it. This will be it. Come on, let's go.
Ducks aren't scared of him, are they?
Hey?
Ducks aren't scared. Oh, look at that one. The ducks aren't scared of him.
What would they be scared of or what?
The eels.
Gosh.
Every time I come close to him, he goes away, so I can't get a photo.
Come on, let's go.
Ducks aren't scared of him, are they?
Hey?
The ducks aren't scared. Oh, look at that one. The ducks aren't scared of him.
What would they be scared of or what?
The eels.
Gosh. Subscribe. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.
Every time I come close to him, he goes away, so I can't get a photo.
Come on, let's go.
Ducks aren't scared of him, are they?
Hey?
Ducks aren't scared. Oh, look at that one. The ducks aren't scared of him.
What would they be scared of or what?
The eels.
Gosh.
Every time I come close to him, he goes away, so I can't get a photo.
Come on, let's go.
Ducks aren't scared of him, are they?
Hey?
The ducks aren't scared. Oh, look at that one. The ducks aren't scared of him.
What would they be scared of or what?
The eels.
cute. How cute, eh?
Her dog there,
Yep.
all her doggy things.
Yeah.
You
Good.
don't have to pick it up every day. It's always packed.
Cool.
And it lives in the car.
Yeah.
So every day we go out,
Yeah.
we take dog food.
Yeah. They said to stretch my legs, and I said, "Where's Dan? Go down North Wollongong." And I went, "Yeah, I'll go and have a coffee." It's good around
You
here.
need some sunblock.
Sunblock. Right up. Right, mate. Are you from the NRMA? Do you fix cars? How about this weather? It's going to rain or?
No idea.
Okay, that sounds good. You clap your hand like that. That sounded really good. I love you too. I think it's going to rain. We need an umbrella.
Maybe.
This one's very big. You're lucky. We live in a country that is most peaceful, but we have complained about looking after the children. And this is going on too far now. The government wants to take over and vaccinate the kids. Some families are very worried about that because it's not a thing to do anymore. They've gone too far now. They've gone that far that they can't even kill coronavirus, right? It's just immune in it. 2 shots and you get immune to it. What's next? The poor lady has 2 kids and they want her kids to be vaccinated. Don't worry, we'll fix these problems. What we've got to do is we've got to create a bracelet that goes in our arm and a little ring, and it will detect coronavirus, right? And there'll be a clinic that says coronavirus, get your shot here. So we detect the coronavirus in our bracelet and our little ring, and we go straight to that clinic. And why haven't they got that? Because they want us to die, right? Don't worry, you're just as good in there that what I am too. So stay safe. Like this. And I like your clapping. You're good. Subscribe to YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Woo-ha! Love you. Long time. Yeah. I am very nice.
go pick it up straight from there. He texts me his address.
Hello, hello. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Gracie for Go. AU 3D CL. Subscribe to YouTube channel. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh. Anyway, I'm naughty. Naughty today. I do a lot of bobcasts of news in my channel. A lot of bobcasts and news in my channel. A lot of bobcasts and news in my channel. A lot of bobcasts and news in my channel. A lot of bobcasts and news in my channel. Subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. Anything YouTube, anything YouTube, anything YouTube, anything YouTube, anything YouTube. Anything YouTube, anything YouTube, anything YouTube. YouTube, wow. Wow. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, anything YouTube, anything YouTube, anything YouTube, anything YouTube, YouTube. I do a lot of news, I like news, podcast news, Bobcat news. Bobcat news. Bobcat news, YouTube. Whoa. I do a lot of news, Bobcat news, subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. YouTube. Oopala! Love you. I love you. Subscribe. YouTube, subscribe. YouTube opinion. Be champion, YouTube. Be champion. Don't be shy. This is YouTube. YouTube this, YouTube that. Subscribe. I want to show my badges. Because I'll do that. Maybe. Oh, subscribe. YouTube. Thank you. I love you, subscribers. Subscribe. I love news. Bobcast news. and mix videos, mobile. Love you, Germany, sexy. China, sexy. Peace. Thank you, YouTube. Please, opinion, subscribe. Please, opinion, subscribe. Habla news, podcast news, and anything Chileno. Soy Chileno. I live in Australia news as well. Please. Because more. I do like this. Thank you. Subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Google, YouTube. car, mate? Are you from the NRMA? Do you fix cars? How about this weather? It's going to rain or?
No idea.
Okay, that sounds good. You clap your hand like that. That sounded really good. I love you too. I think it's going to rain. We need an umbrella.
Maybe.
This one's very big. You're lucky. We live in a country that is most peaceful, but we have complained about looking after the children. And this is going on too far now. The government wants to take over and vaccinate the kids. Some families are very worried about that because it's not a thing to do anymore. They've gone too far now. They've gone that far that they can't even kill coronavirus, right? It's just immune in it. 2 shots and you get immune to it. What's next? The poor lady has 2 kids and they want her kids to be vaccinated. Don't worry, we'll fix these problems. What we've got to do is we've got to create a bracelet that goes in our arm in a little ring and it will detect coronavirus, right? And there'll be a clinic that says coronavirus, get your shot here. So we detect the coronavirus in our bracelet and our little ring and we go straight to that clinic. And why haven't they got that? Because they want us to die, right? Don't worry. You're just as good in there that what I am too. So stay safe. Like this. And I like your clapping. You're good. Looks good, that little water thing over there. But you really want me to go in there and buy a coffee, eh? I already did. Over there. I should have come up here and bought a coffee, eh? But anyway, the bus stop's down there, that's what it is. It's not around there. It should be like, and I could come here and have that sandwich that I had up there and all that, yeah. They reckon it's going to rain every afternoon for 5 days.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They said if you smile, and I smile, and everybody smile, we'll win the good books. Got a nice little doggy. You're looking after it. That's the way. Oh, you got everything. You're very unique, you are. That's the way. you know what's going on.
This is actually her dog bag.
Yeah,
I have in here
yeah,
doggy brush
yeah,
for her coat.
yeah. And a $10 note.
She's got one for my coffee.
Yeah,
Lace lip clippers.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
For nails.
yeah.
And dog food.
Yeah.
This is her bed and
Yeah.
for when we go to the park.
Okay.
Doggy ball.
Yeah, doggy ball. Yeah.
So it's like, this is her.
How cute. How cute, eh?
Her dog bag
Yeah.
and all her doggy things.
Yeah.
So I
Good.
don't have to pick it up every day. It's always packed.
Cool.
And it lives in the car.
Yeah.
So every day we go out,
Yeah.
we take dog food.
Yeah. They said to stretch my legs, and I said, "Where's that? Go down North Wollongong." And I went, "Yeah, I'll go and have a coffee." It's good around
You
here.
need some sunblock.
Sunblock. Right up. Hello. I got the food going. I got these veggies. Got these potatoes and the minced meat thing. It's all up here. It's cooking. That's minced meat. And here the herbs. And there's cockroach there.
If you don't know the answers to some of these, then VIG and I will both jump in and bail you out and give you a bit of a hand. So, you ready to roll?
Subscribe please, subscribe. If you like this, please subscribe. If you like this, please subscribe. You like this, subscribe. I love you. Subscribe please, subscribe. Please be nice. Like this, please subscribe. Love you. Subscribe please, subscribe. If you like this, please subscribe. If you like this, please subscribe. Yes. Subscribe. You like this, please subscribe. I will do more of this if you say yes. You like this, please subscribe. Subscribe please, subscribe. If you like this, please subscribe. If you like this, please subscribe. You like this, subscribe. I love you. Subscribe please, subscribe. Please be nice. Like this, please subscribe. Love you. Subscribe please, subscribe. If you like this, please subscribe. If you like this, please subscribe. Yes. Subscribe. You like this, please subscribe. I will do more of this if you say yes. You like this, please subscribe.
by the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication. By the Inca for the purpose of trade and communication.
Pata. Making out I'm filming you, Bertie. Is that a mansion? What the hell? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. We've been talking about it. I think if we walk just enough, for like 2 more minutes, and then we have to, because there's no footpath.
I don't know. I don't think it's very safe to walk.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah.
We'll go back, I reckon.
I was mentioning where the bus was going, and no one put attention to what I said. I think it's because Australia's a sporty country, right?
Yeah.
And some part of it, like say boxing or MMA or and all that,
Yeah.
if you go overseas, you get the right amount of money, but not inside of Australia.
Yeah, it's like you said, we've got a smaller population, so less viewers means less money.
Yeah, but then someone will argue the point, why doesn't your government have a politician that's for the sport for Australia
Oh, righto.
and try
I
to
think
rectify?
we do, don't we?
Oh,
not sure. I'll have to look that up.
Canal lady from Canberra. I don't know what she does, but
Australia doesn't need to be any more sporty. I reckon we need more like music, arts and
yeah, but
you know.
we need a Formula One driver that kills it, wins all the time. Oh,
We did have one for a while there, and he wasn't there for long. I can't remember his name, but
Ricardo,
no, it wasn't. Ricardo wasn't Aussie, was he?
yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
Okay. I don't know a lot about Formula One. I
What
find
about
Formula One
motorbike
boring.
racing?
Oh, righto. Like,
Not doing or whatever his name was.
yeah, and that Wayne bloke.
The Wayne Blade, yeah.
He went in the V8 because he was shit at the V8.
Yeah, and why aren't they got their sons and daughters into it?
You know, it's cool stuff on the walks. I think last 2 years there's a few times around that rugby street.
There you go.
Look at that.
If you fart and you fart outside, it's good.
You just have your card outside. It's good.
It's better than inside,
Yeah,
especially if you're around other people. I think they might have got some flood damage. What do you reckon?
yeah, that's what I reckon.
Yeah, maybe actually. Oh yeah, I actually saw their garage is full
look.
of mud.
Right.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's down low, isn't it?
Yeah.
Watch out of the tiger. They got a tiger in there.
It's down the high side.
They've got a tiger in there.
See, that's one of those things you have to consider because this house will be really expensive, but that's probably a lot of profit.
Yeah.
They've got a tiger in there.
Tiger?
Yeah. It's not a tiger, it's a bull terrier dog. Pitbull, yeah.
I see the fridge is open because of the flight you got from damage.
Yeah, did it? You want to go to it or me?
I'm just careful, dude.
Are we going up or not?
Okay, it's closer. Should we go there, Hector? Sickly?
Yeah, as long as you don't jump and start doing freestyle hip hop.
Are you both looking, Hector? With arms ahead.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I don't know why they do that thing where they put their hands together like that, fingers and one in the eye like that. I don't understand that. Yeah.
Because they poses.
Yeah.
I'm not a very. I don't
And the
like
sexy lady goes, I'm the beep beep and I can beep beep. Oh my God, bro. I'm going, what the hell?
Say, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm warm in the car.
Well, you're saying there's some sexy ladies on rap groups that like saying, my tobacco is over there.
Oh yeah, just that way.
And you can go with Darren outside into the market if you want to. I'll meet you outside.
I'm going to go to the loo, Heck. Hector?
It's over
You
there.
Heck. You mind being called Heck?
Yep. Heck. Double 2.
Heck for sure.
They're probably going, hey mate, no. Settle down. No, fuck. Whoop. Watch out. Hey bro.
How are you, brother?
Not bad. How things going?
Yeah, it should be bad.
Yeah, we're going to the market with these 2 rat bags. Rat bags.
I'll see you next time, huh?
Yeah, no worries. Good on you, mate. Cheers, mate.
How you doing?
Right there. Over here, they're making a killing over here. Look, $89 just to paint your nails. Hello. How are you? I got a problem on my computer. It says active Windows. Something settings to activity. Check it out. I'm going to show you where it is. I'm recording on my phone. I thought it was on File Manager. This one guy says, oh, it should be on Device Manager. There should be a yellow thing, and I'm on Device Manager. Look. There's no yellow. And down here, it says active window, setting code to active window. Okay. And this, where it says active window, those words are on every website I go to, and it's really annoying because when you try to active the window, look what happened. See. What's doing? What's going? Oh, here. Here when it says system activation. Okay, it says system activation. I have it on this. Okay, I have to, and that's system activation. We have to go higher. Now system activation. Then you go up here to troubleshoot. You think troubleshoot will fix it, eh? But this, look what it's doing now. Detecting activity problem. Then it says this. You think? Then this, it says troubleshoot has completed. We have not able to activate on Windows device. Contact support and get help. You can activate the device by going to store, purchase genuine copy of Windows. Okay, you go to store, right? Because it says store, so you got to go to store. When you get to store, he wants you to buy this one. It costs $290, $250. Look, you have to buy it, and then when you buy it, it will have the key or the problem that it says down there. See that problem there? Well, that's all I got to say. If anyone can see what I'm trying to say, if you know how to fix it, let us know, because it's ridiculous. Okay, one more thing. Oh, yeah, you got to go to Oopala. See, it's got a problem on system activation. It's got a problem there. You go home. You think you go up there to Windows Update, which it should. You think Microsoft will know the problem and will fix it for you, but it doesn't. See, he didn't do nothing. He doesn't do anything. Like, there should be an update or something. Well, what update? It's still down there? Nah, that's silly, bro. That's silly. When do I get rid of that? Do I just go to device manager and look for something on yellow like the other guy was saying? Guy on YouTube, look, the guy on YouTube has, I don't know how long this, look, the guy, I can't show you the guy on YouTube because it's copyright.
But how do you fix it? Well, in modern versions of Windows, the operating system can automatically recognize multiple
It's unknown device and,
exclamation point. You'll usually
see, it says yellow explanation, you see, look, it's showing that up here, there should be yellow. It should be yellow on device manager, that's device manager, it should be yellow. But none of mine are yellow, you understand? It won't give you an update. Maybe if I press update on the Windows, to Windows Update, maybe after 100 update, it might get rid of it. But that's 100 update. What will you do 100 update for? Okay, I'm cutting this out. See you later, alligator. Bye. Thank you. If anyone knows how to fix it, let me know. Car wash, is it?
You basically own the building, but you don't own the land. Yeah, but you own the cabin, but say you sell the caravan park, the land, you can't take the cabin. You know what I mean? You lose, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So rat bag down here, rat bags, where are they?
Oh, no, you listen to this. Hey,
We're going past the rat bag
Yeah,
place,
do it, but-
Lake Illawarra,
be wary. Yeah, no.
Gorilla Beach, Lake Illawarra.
Because I was looking at the
Bullshit.
bottom one, I was looking at picture of caravan park and I was looking at the bottom one. It's bullshit.
Bullshit, mate, bullshit.
Bullshit, mate. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Let's go and get in the water while we're here. Cleary.
Let's get drunk.
I've got a kiss.
Chris will be there. Betty was getting him. But yeah. Oh, no problem. Very good. You see? Oh, you did red. Yeah. That was $100 the gas. Yeah, because like I said, that one there, it may not happen now, but it's still that way. Trying to council stop them, but yeah. Yes. One of the houses that happened in Tree was what guys who've been there the whole life and then
I'm recording the road.
Why?
Why? So I can have it on my phone. Since you got no music on,
You never asked?
didn't know that you won't put the music on. That house there is way bigger than that little house there. How did you get? Look at that! Look at that house. What do they do there? They have like a mansion on one side and the other side is like a little 2-bedroom house. How's that? Alright, compare that big house with that little house there. Look at that. What's that?
Yeah.
That's got like 5, 6, 7 bedrooms to it.
That one.
Yeah.
Bigger again.
Yeah, there you go. They don't make them little anymore. Look at that one. That's little, like it's 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
And that one there is like a 7-bedroom one.
The rest of these have been rebuilt.
And that one there's been rebuilt. That's quite ridiculous. Don't tell me that's a 2-bedroom house with that one there. It's like a blue, the one that's got a balcony and everything on it. Oh, and that one next to it, it's got even bigger.
This is where Trent Barrett lived.
Yeah.
He did. One of these houses on here.
Quite ridiculous.
He's on the other fucking side.
Huh?
He's on the other fucking side.
Right there. It's Trent Barrett's house.
There they are, look, there they are. There they are, right there, look. The other guys are right there, look, there they are.
And he's parked on the other side.
Yeah, he's back on the other side. Paul's on the right. They're in the right spot. Okay, there's the other guy right there. Is that a mansion? What the hell? Yeah, we can do whatever we want. We've been talking about it. I think if we walk just enough, for like 2 more minutes, and then we have to, because there's no footpath.
I don't know if I don't think it's very safe to walk.
That's
through
what I'm
there.
trying to get to. Yeah.
We'll go back, I reckon.
I was mentioning where the bus was going, and no one put attention to what I said. I think it's because Australia's a sporty country, right?
Yeah.
And some part of it, like say boxing or MMA or and all that,
Yeah.
if you go overseas, you get the right amount of money, but not inside of Australia.
Yeah, it's like you said, we've got a smaller population, so less viewers means less money.
Yeah, but then someone will argue the point, why doesn't your government have a politician that's for the sport for Australia
Oh, righto.
and try
I
to
think we do,
rectify?
don't we?
Oh,
Oh, sure, I'll have to look that up.
Canal lady from Canberra. I don't know what she does, but
Australia doesn't need to be any more sporty. I reckon we need more like music, arts and
yeah, but
you know.
we need a Formula One driver that kills it, wins all the time. Oh,
We did have one for a while there, and he wasn't there for long. I can't remember his name, but
Ricardo,
no, it wasn't. Ricardo wasn't Aussie, was he?
yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
Okay. I don't know a lot about Formula One. I
What
find
about
Formula One
motorbike
boring.
racing?
Oh, righto. Like,
Matt Doohan or whatever his name was.
yeah, and that Wayne bloke.
The Wayne Blade, yeah.
We went in the V8 because he was shit at the V8.
Yeah, and why aren't they got their sons and daughters into it?
You know, it's more stuff on the walk. I think I see there's a few times around that street. Look at that.
If you fart and you fart outside, it's good.
You just have your card outside of the
It's better than inside,
Yeah,
especially if you're around other people. I think they might have got some fud then. What do you reckon?
yeah, that's what I reckon.
maybe actually. Oh yeah, I actually saw their garage is full
look.
of mud.
Mud.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's down low, isn't it?
Yeah.
Watch out of the tiger. They've got a tiger in there.
Down the high side.
They've got a tiger in there.
See, that's one of those things you have to consider because these houses will be really expensive, but they'll probably do a lot of profit.
Yeah.
They've got a tiger in there.
Tiger?
Yeah. It's not a tiger, it's a bull terrier dog. People, yeah.
I see the fridge is open because of the flight we got from Danny.
Yeah, did it? You want to go to it or
I'm
me?
just checking on Google.
Are we going up or not?
Okay, close. Should we go there, Hector? Sickly?
Yeah, as long as you don't jump and start doing freestyle hip hop.
Are you a bunny cookie, Hector? It's working with your arms already.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I don't know why they do that thing where they put their hands together like that, the fingers, and one in the eye like that. I don't understand that. Yeah.
Because they're poses.
Yeah.
I'm not a very... I don't
And the
like
sexy lady goes, I'm the beep beep, and I can beep beep. Oh my God, bro. I'm going, what the hell?
Say, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, warming car.
Well, you're saying there's some sexy ladies on rap groups that like saying. My tobacco is over there,
Oh yeah, just that way.
and you can go with there. You can go with there and outside into the market if you want to. I'll meet you outside.
Oh, there we go, the loo, Hector.
It's over
It's called
there.
Heck. You mind being called Heck?
Yep. Heck. 222.
Heck for sure.
They're probably going, hey mate, no. Settle down. No, fuck. Whoop. Watch out. Hey bro.
How are you, brother?
Not bad. How are things going?
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, we're going to the market with these 2 rat bags. Rat bags.
I'll see you next time, huh?
Yeah, no worries. Good on you, mate. Cheers, mate.
How you doing?
Right there. Over here, they're making a killing over here. Look, $89 just to paint your nails. My tobacco is over there,
Oh yeah, just that way.
and you can go with there. You can go with there and outside into the market if you want to. I'll meet you outside.
Oh, there we go, the loo, Hector.
It's over
It's
there.
called Heck. You mind being called Heck?
Yep. Heck. 222.
Heck for sure.
They're probably going, hey mate, no. Settle down. No, fuck. Whoop. Watch out. Hey bro.
How are you, brother?
Not bad. How are things going?
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, we're going to the market with these 2 rat bags. Rat bags.
I'll see you next time, huh?
Yeah, no worries. Good on you, mate. Cheers, mate.
How you doing?
Right there. Over here, they're making a killing over here. Look, $89 just to paint your nails. Wow.
Yeah, because she's going to play. Go to Hong
Car wash, is
Don't
it?
have, you basically own the building, but you don't own the land. Yeah, but you own the cabin, but they sell the caravan park, the land, you can't take the cabin. You know what I mean? You lose, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah. There's been good in my They do, but I think because Napier or whatever they call it.
get down here? Rat bags, where are they? We're going past the rat bag place, Lake Illawarra.
Be wary. Yeah, no.
Gorilla Beach, Lake Illawarra.
I was looking
Bullshit.
I was looking for Victory Caravan Park and I was looking to buy one. Bullshit.
Bullshit, mate, bullshit.
Bullshit, mate. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Let's go and get in the water while we're here.
Let's get drunk.
No.
I'm gonna kiss.
Chris would be there. Betty was getting him. But yeah. Oh, I'm no blind. Very good. You see? Yeah, because like you said, that one there, it may not happen now, but it will still do that way. Trying to do. Now it's sort of stop them, but yeah. Yes. One of the husbands that had been shoot through was like she'd been there her whole life and then
Recording the road.
Why?
Why? So I can have it on my phone. Since you got no music on,
You never asked?
didn't know that you won't put the music on. That house there is way bigger than that little house there. How did you get? Look at that. Look at that house. Why do they do that? They have like a mansion on one side and the other side is like a little 2-bedroom house. How's that? Alright, compare that big house with that little house there. Look at that. What's that?
Yeah.
That's got like 5, 6, 7 bedrooms to it.
What's that one? It's even
Yeah.
bigger again.
Yeah, there you go. They don't make them little anymore. Look at that one. That's little, like it's 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
And that one there is like a 7-bedroom one.
The rest of these have been rebuilt.
And that one there's been rebuilt. That's quite ridiculous. Don't tell me that's a 2-bedroom house with that one there. It's like a look, the one that's got a balcony and everything on it. Oh, and that one next to it is got even bigger.
This is where Trent Barrett lives.
Yes, he did. One of these houses on here.
Quite ridiculous.
He's on the other fucking side.
Huh?
He's on the other fucking side.
Right there. It's Trent Barrett's house.
There they are. Look, there they are. There they are, right there. Look. The other guys are right there. Look, there they are.
And he's parked on the other side.
Yeah, he's back on the other side. Paul's on the right. They're in the right spot. Okay, there's the other guy right there. I'm filming the club.
Are you going to book? She says that's one of the most encouraging things I've heard for a long time. That on the modeller, the chief modeller really, says that next year, 2022, it won't be pre-COVID, but it could be, provided we don't get that variant, could be a hell of a lot better because we'll have improved vaccines, improved vaccination rates, improved compliance in terms of QR codes and masks and things. And we'll be getting somewhere. So it won't be back to those levels of pre-COVID, but it'll be a hell of a lot better in 2022. And we'll also have improved medication to treat people who do get sick. Best thing we've heard for a while. 96900 693 13 13 32. What are you going to do? And any questions or issues? Had a few people saying, well, how come you can have 10 people in your house, but you can't have 10 people in a shop where we can control what they're doing? I don't think I can answer to that. Back in a moment.
It's taking a while, isn't it? Comparison to the Chicka Bam Bang.
For the World Cup competition. No one was more surprised than the members of the club when they saw it morphed into a $5.5 million event centre. Our best guess is that Darryl got hold of the grant because of many successful contractors seem to be close friends of his. The event centre is totally unsuitable, a white elephant. So that expression was used by a listener of mine 2 weeks ago. Anyway, that will continue today in the ICAC. There's a cavalcade of people who will be giving evidence, as I mentioned earlier, culminating with the former Premier and a current Minister in government. Today, we'll be seeing some of the first witnesses. The New South Wales Office of Sport Director Michael Toohey, he'll be there. He was Director of the Project Delivery for the Department of Premier and Cabinet between 2009 and 2018. New South Wales Rugby Union Chief Paul Dawn, who served as an Executive Director within the Office of Sport between 2015 and 2017, will appear tomorrow. Nigel Blunden, a former Strategy Director for Mike Baird, which is a contradiction in terms because his strategy saw him exit the Premiership, of course. He'll appear on Wednesday. And then it gets down to other people, including Mike Baird. Miss Berejiklian won't appear, I believe, until next week. But it'll make very, very interesting listening in relation to what's revealed by these people, because we all know that Stuart Ayres was the Sports Minister and knocked it back. He knocked back the grant. And somehow there was intervention to see it come from there. Dom Perrottet will meet with 3 Commissioner candidates who are...
Not working. Explanation, eh?
On December the 3rd, a fortnight after the original start date to minimise COVID-19 interruption to the competition. Low Liga told ABC Sport that all players were keen to get vaccinated, so they didn't miss game time.
We know professional athletes are very careful about what they put into their bodies, but we also know that ballers want a ball. They didn't want to be sitting on the pine back at home watching their team play elsewhere, and I think that was a large part of how we got to this.
Australian golfer Minwoo Lee has claimed a tie for second in the Andalusia Masters. Englishman Matt Fitzpatrick won the tournament with a final round 2 under 69 to finish at 6 under par, 3 ahead of Lee and Sweden's Sebastian Soderberg. The Australian was in contention for victory until 3 bogeys in 4 holes at the start of the back. 9 ruined his chances, and just finally in tennis, Britain's Cameron Norrie has continued his strong year at the ATP, progressing to the finals. He beat Grigor Dimitrov and will face Georgia's Nicolas Bashvili in the decider.
Not a bad effort. Thank you very much, Daniela. More sport to come. Financially, we're awaiting the start of the Australian share market trade. That's in about 30 minutes' time. Futures Index suggests it might be a positive start after some good results on world markets at the weekend.
This is the news read by Tabitha Moretto. A group of Australia's most senior doctors, psychiatrists, and surgeons have written an open letter to the federal government
beginning to raise our family. This is the first book.
Thank you so much for joining us for another segment.
For many.
I'm going to be speaking with Daniel Shapiro, author of Welcome to the program. I'm your host, Neil Howard. Thank you so much for joining us for another segment.
For many years, trial lawyer in Chicago, sort of a single parent for my kids. And that was a new role for me. And frankly, one that I loved and still do, but not anticipated and not planned.
Now, 1 in 5 Americans are caregivers. Most caregivers happen to be
getting through from their group stage. They've got a lot of work to do now to get through. And Sri Lanka are out of the top 8 at the moment. And they're a very strong T20 nation usually, and they're playing in this opening stage as well to try and qualify for the latter stage of the tournament. So there'll be some fascinating matches through here. I think Sri Lanka v Ireland on Thursday the 21st, if you want to watch as well. That'll be a good battle.
Great to talk to you. Thanks, Ned.
Cheers, Nick.
Ned Hall, ABC Grandstand here at ABC Illawarra Mornings. You're with Nick Reinberger. Let's get some news headlines now. Here's Sarah Harvey.
Good morning. The New South Wales Education Minister says she's buoyed by the level of 12 to 15-year-olds who've received their first dose of a COVID vaccine. Students in kindergarten, Year 1 and 12 will go back to the classroom today in the first phase of the government's return to school plan.
Please.
Grades will restart next week. Education Minister Sarah Mitchell says while all precautions have been taken, she hopes vaccination for children under 12 will soon be available. Energy Minister Angus Taylor says he'll continue negotiations.
family, food, sex, all going together. Please listen and reply, aka.
With the Nationals to try and reach an agreement on a plan to reach net zero emissions by 2050. Australia is facing international pressure to finalise a plan before Prime Minister
Listen and reply.
Scott Morrison attends major climate change talks in Glasgow later this month. The Nationals met yesterday and were briefed by Mr Taylor, and they'll meet again today for further discussions. IRT CEO Patrick Reid has offered his condolences to the family of a man who died after contracting COVID-19 at the organisation's Tarrawanna Aged Care Centre over the weekend. The centre remains in lockdown as a total of 22 residents and 4 employees have tested positive for the virus. Mr Reid says the virus was first detected on October the 6th and it is still unclear how it entered the centre. Kiama MP Gareth Ward has written to the Premier expressing his frustration at the decision to further delay travel between Greater Sydney and regional areas for another fortnight. The government announced on Friday it was pushing back the COVID freedom until vaccination rates catch up. Mr Ward says the Illawarra and South Coast should have been given an exemption. To sport, NBL Commissioner Jeremy Lolliger says only one player is still unvaccinated ahead of the coming basketball season. Games have been pushed back to begin on December the 3rd, a fortnight after the original start date, to minimise the COVID-19 interruption to the competition. That's news for now. More news at 10.
Thank you very much, Sarah. A sunny day after a very foggy start with a very slow drive down the road for me today, I have to say. I hope you're okay in the fog. But quite often, as we have today, fog burns off and we have a sunny day. 21 in Barrel, 26 in Nowra, the forecast maximum, 24 in Wollongong, 23 in Ulladulla, Braidwood and Goulburn both looking at 20. 90% chance of showers tomorrow, and that rain will continue right through until Saturday, looking at some of the longer range forecasts. But tomorrow, potential thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Anytime you want to talk to me, give me a call on 1300 973 300 or send me a text 04.
You're listening to SBS News.
The world's most locked-down city is set to reopen 5 days early, thanks to Victorians racing to get vaccinated. Premier Daniel Andrews says Victorians can pat themselves on the back.
I could not.
You're listening to SBS News.
Whoa, fucking opinion, fucking gold.
Pope Francis has condemned last week's deadly attacks in Norway, Afghanistan and Britain, expressing closeness to the families of victims and calling violence a defeat for all.
La scorsa settimana sono stati compiuti vari attentati.
Various attacks were carried out last week
for example in Norway, Afghanistan and England, that caused several dead and injured. I express my closeness to the relatives of the victims. I implore you, please, to abandon the path of violence, which is always a losing one, and is a defeat for all. Let's remember that violence generates violence.
Che violenza genera violenza.
Over the weekend, Norwegian police said a preliminary investigation of the suspect of a deadly bow and arrow attack earlier in the week in the town of Kongsberg indicates he acted alone. 5 people were killed and 3 more wounded. Officers arrested a Kongsberg resident identified as Espen Andersen Bratton, a 37-year-old Danish citizen. Senior police officer Per Thomas Omholt says it's not very likely that he planned the attack with an accomplice and described him as a loner. He says that even though there was a video in which the suspect talks about converting to Islam, that's been discredited as a theory for a motive, as in police interviews he doesn't appear to observe Islamic cultural traditions.
The suspect is still under mental institution. In a mental institution, he cannot be interviewed right now. We have a theory about him converting to Islam. That theory is not so strong any longer. The theory about other people helping him is also weaker. He's a person with few friends, so we think he acted alone. The investigation so far has shown that he acted alone. So far we have interviewed the suspect 3 times, and we hope to interview him as soon as he is mentally steady and ready for a new interview.
In Afghanistan, Shiite community members in the southern province of Kandahar held a mass funeral ceremony for the victims killed in Friday's suicide bombing of a Shiite mosque. Community elder Haji Fahad said the death toll is now 63, but added that could change as many victims are in serious condition in the hospital. The official account on deaths released by the government still remains at 47. Haji Fahad called on the Taliban to protect his community.
Our coward enemy is merciless to all. We ask the Islamic Emirate to seriously think about our security, because our enemies will harm our society by any means they can.
In the UK, local residents and politicians have been paying tribute to Sir David Amess, close to the site in Leigh-on-Sea where he was killed while meeting constituents in a church building. Andrew Rosendale is the MP for the nearby constituency of Romford in Essex.
I personally think his legacy will be as an absolute model of what an MP should be.
And what to present. As I said, I believe you are genuinely good people. Unfortunately, the views you present are heavily censored. Sorry, but I go to other sources, not Facebook or any other social media, to try and obtain the truth about what's really newsworthy. Steve, broad and pretty strong thoughts. Can you furnish me with an example or two? What is it that you believe me and others in the ABC are government gilded about and being told on high by government, dictated to by those above, as you say?
And disgusting. And disgusting. Anyone listening is disgusting. Why? Why have to listen and reply? Fuck off. Get fucked. Give us some freedom. Keep the humans freedom. Humans will like to protest. Teach how to protest. Nicely protesting. People showing their legs, showing the arms, showing the this. God, return the legs, return the arms. God, this, return the legs, return the arm. Opinion is crazy. You don't understand. You'll understand. Listen and reply. All right. We want to learn. Please teach us. Good, please. Extra, please. We need more money in our wallet.
To present.
We'll help you. We'll buy you. We'll do for you. Sell us something, please. Love you. Family sexy. Family sexy. Family sexy.
Be curious to know. Thank you, Steve, for your text on 04679 22666.
Hi, I'm Mon Shafter, and I've been out for quite a while now. But even in a country like Australia that has marriage equality, Coming out isn't always easy.
I was too scared.
He had to tell me.
There's always an anxiety, no matter how many times you do it.
Innies and Outies is a podcast where you'll hear stories from queer Australians about coming out and sometimes staying in.
I knew that he loved me, regardless of who I was.
Find Innies and Outies on the ABC Listen app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ed reckons that Prince William is rocking that green velvet suit. I wouldn't attempt it, Ed. I don't think I've got the style or panache to do so. A few lessons that you might have learnt through COVID. And this nation, as well as this region, has learnt a few about distancing, about protecting ourselves better, maybe how to treat others as well. And when it comes to our multicultural immigrant population, what has this region in this country learnt through the COVID period? A big picture issue, which we'll learn more about when we catch up with Professor Satish Chand, who's done some research on this exact topic. Johnny says a big timber bench at the doors like the olden days would help the barriers. Have you seen the shop counter at the model car shop in Braidwood? You can feel its history. Oh, I see what you mean, Johnny. As far as a distancing from the staff, the old school timber benches in the retail, that's not a bad point. Because you can only go so far, can't you? This texter says, I couldn't agree less with your texter, Steve. I value the ABC's balanced and diverse material. It takes all types. Chime in if you want.
This is Mornings with Adam Shirley on ABC Radio Canberra.
The modern history of this region and of Australia.
Important thing is that it's a domestically produced bus, because if we don't do the entire hydrogen supply chain as much as we possibly can in Australia, we miss out on the jobs, potential jobs dividend that comes from building a new hydrogen industry.
You've set up a petition. Is that just to gauge the public's interest in this sort of project?
So the petition that Tanya Brown...
Okay, how do you break a breaker, shake a shaker, wake a waker? How do you do the uranium or the bad shit go away, make something special, create the waste for the gold that is being taken from the mining? Who is making the money? Who's the boss of the mining? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Check it out. Love you.
Councillor Tanya Brown and I launched is about getting the attention of the government. We want to say to the government, we're ready to go, and look, we've got the community behind us wanting to see the Gong shuttle as a hydrogen bus trial. It's important...
All right. They were just talking about Canberra earlier. Canberra is the capital city of Australia. This is Illawarra, 3 hours away from Canberra. Yeah, Illawarra, beautiful. Love ya. How sporty.
We always demonstrate to governments that there's strong community will for some of these sort of things. And this is part and parcel of getting the government...
Sporty family, fight, fight, fight. Sporty family, fight, fight, fight. Sporty family, fight, fight, fight. Hug, hug, hug. Sporty family, exercise, discipline. Sporty family, reply, listen, reply. Sporty family, sporty family.
Movie.
That is the member for Wollongong, Paul Scully, talking to Tim Fernandez here at 97.3 ABC.
Lake Illawarra, St. George Illawarra, sexy.
Illawarra mornings. Thanks for being part of our program this morning. Anytime you want to talk to me, give me a call, 1300 973 300, or send me a text, 0467 922 684. Ian in Corrimal says, G'day Nick, with our kids going back to school, is there any information about how we're supposed to show proof of vaccinations for the under-18s who would still be on their parents' Medicare card, etc., and don't have their own MyGov account? That's a good question, Ian. I solved it. Look, I've got a 15-year-old who has been fully vaccinated, and we occasionally go down to the shops. I got her to take a picture of her vaccination receipt when she got vaccinated. We're having this issue as well. We're trying to get her a regular certificate on her own Medicare card. And so I got her to take a picture of the vaccination certificate, which the doctor or the nurse or whatever you're using prints out at the time that you get your vaccine. But I do appreciate the difficulty of getting it onto an under-18's own MyGov account, or at least their Medicare account.
So the under 18s don't have a card or anything, you idiots. Hushy.
ABC Illawarra
Family.
Mornings is where you are. It's
Family, manners, good manners, champion, love you, sporty, gym.
16 minutes away from 10, the latest Corona
Rugby, sport, boxing.
cast coming up very soon, and then the joys and challenges of being a subtitler for movies.
In this bulletin, Melbourne's lockdown to end 5 days early, but businesses want more. No decision from the National Party over a net zero by 2050 emissions target. And in sport, the International Olympic Committee faces more backlash over China's human rights record. You're listening to SBS News, so I'm Sophia Petrovich.
Oh, what's the fucking question? What's the fucking question? YouTube. Yeah, oh yeah. What's the fucking... I lost it. Lost the listening reply. Love you.
The Victorian government has defended the pace of the state's reopening from lockdown after complaints from business groups that it's going too slowly. Melbourne's 10-week stay-at-home orders will end on Thursday evening at 11:59 p.m, when Victoria is likely to reach its 70% double-dose vaccination target. The state government has brought forward changes to Victoria's reopening roadmap, including scrapping Melbourne's 15-kilometre travel limit and allowing up to 10 visitors a day in the home. But the head of the Australian Industry Group, Tom Piper, says the move away from restrictions has been tedious, with many businesses still in limbo about when they can reopen.
I mean, we have been waiting for so long now, and businesses are just champing at the bit to get moving.
Melbourne's curfew will be lifted, outdoor gatherings of up to 15 will be allowed, and there will also be no rule changes for regional Victoria. The government says infection numbers are still too high, but hospitalisations from the virus are fewer than the modelling forecast. New South Wales is further easing coronavirus restrictions, with fully vaccinated residents able to play community sport from Monday. Grade 12, Year 1 students and preschoolers are also returning to classrooms, while other grades are scheduled to head back to school next week. The state passed its 80% full vaccination target for people aged 16 and over, while 91.9% have received one dose. And the National
In this bulletin, Australia's coronavirus case numbers continue to cause concern.
Concern. Listen and reply, please. Be good manners. Concern. Life. Family. The community, the politics, the economics, everything. Champion, come and meet me. I am the warrior. I am everything and more. I am trapped into this thinking like this. This is international. Oh, the international bulletin. SBS. Wow, sexy, mate. Sexy. YouTube, sexy. Subscribe. Love you. Very beautiful. Interesting. Sporty place.
As New South Wales eases restrictions, a Victorian MP resigns over branch stacking allegations. And in sport, future Commonwealth Games hosts will be allowed more flexibility for locations and athlete accommodation. With the latest SBS News, I'm Stephanie.
Fuck it up, please. I love you. Wait up, man. What is that? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Whoa, family.
Australia's daily coronavirus
family debate.
Virus case increase has topped 2,000 for 7 consecutive days, but vaccine coverage continues to rise. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has encouraged fully vaccinated people to celebrate the eased restrictions in New South Wales. There were 496 new COVID-19 cases and 8 deaths in the state on Monday. Another 8 fatalities in Victoria brought the national toll to almost 1,450, while the state's infection figures remain high at 1,612. National vaccination coverage is now 62.4% for people aged 16 and above, while 82.4% have had at least one dose. The New South Wales business community says it hopes to overcome a skilled migration shortage when international borders open in November. Residents emerged from 4 months in lockdown yesterday after the state reached 70% double vaccination last week. Gyms, cafes, retail and hairdressers are this week reopening and people can travel more than 5 kilometres from home. CEO of Business New South Wales, Dan Hunter, says home quarantine measures will allow an increase in international arrivals.
So we need to get the borders open up, and then we need to market to those overseas countries to get some of those skilled migrants in. Because if we lose this opportunity, those skilled migrants will go to other countries. We won't get those engineers, those accountants. They'll commit to other projects, and we need those skilled migrants just to deliver on some of our infrastructure programs.
Further restrictions are set to ease later this month on October 25th as the state's double vaccination rate continues to climb. Victoria's Premier Daniel Andrews has assigned extra portfolio duties to his deputy after the resignation of Luke Dinellan amid a corruption inquiry. On Monday, Victoria's independent broad-based anti-corruption commission heard Mr Dinellan allegedly paid party membership fees on behalf of others. He quit the ministry on Monday, and last night Mr Andrews gave the Ageing, Disability and Carers portfolio to Deputy Premier James Merlino. Minister Richard Wynne is to manage child protection in the short term before Mr Andrews announces broader changes to the ministry later on. The United Nations is reminding world leaders that climate action needs to be addressed urgently and it requires more ambition. The Secretary-General, Antonio Guterres, made the climate plea to accelerate efforts at a summit in Belgrade. He says biodiversity loss and pollution are big challenges and credible actions will help to reach targets.
Let's keep working together to translate ideas into transformative policies and concrete action. Action that puts a focus on youth and future generations, strengthens gender equality, ensures equal rights and opportunities, rebuilds trust, and creates more peaceful and just communities.
Dominic Perrottet has doubled down constructive.
I've had numerous conversations with the Prime Minister, numerous conversations in relation to moving to this point, and the federal government is supportive. Now, obviously, it's a matter for them in terms of how they stage it, but we certainly want to move it. And we want to move fast because
all overseas arrivals. But he was quickly overruled by Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who said the government would stick with plans to first open the border to citizens and permanent residents. When asked about his conversation with the PM, Mr Perrottet said that his dialogue with the federal government had been constructive.
I've had numerous conversations with the Prime Minister, numerous conversations in relation to moving to this point, and the federal government is supportive. Now, obviously, it's a matter for them in terms of how they stage it, but we certainly want to move it. And we want to move fast because if we can open up safely in this way, we'll get the New South Wales economy back on top. And why is that important? Because it provides opportunity and prosperity for everyone across New South Wales.
A day after reaching its 80, said that his diet
to 80.
New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet has doubled down on his decision to end hotel quarantine for fully vaccinated international arrivals. As well as ditching plans for home quarantine, which had been expected to replace hotel stays, Mr Perrottet said that New South Wales would welcome all overseas arrivals. But he was quickly overruled by Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who said the government would stick with plans to first open the border to citizens and permanent residents. When asked about his conversation with the PM, Mr Perrottet said that his dialogue with the federal government had been constructive.
I've had numerous conversations with the Prime Minister, numerous conversations in relation to moving to this point, and the federal government is supportive. Now, obviously, it's a matter for them in terms of how they stage it, but we certainly want to move it. And we want to move fast because if we can open up safely in this way, we'll get the New South Wales economy back on top. And why is that important? Because it provides opportunity and prosperity for everyone across New South Wales.
A day after reaching its 80%, that his diet
to 80.
New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet has doubled down on his decision to end hotel quarantine for fully vaccinated international arrivals. As well as ditching plans for home quarantine, which had been expected to replace hotel stays, Mr Perrottet said that New South Wales would welcome all overseas arrivals. But he was quickly overruled by Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who said the government would stick with plans to first open the border to citizens and permanent residents. When asked about his conversation with the PM, Mr Perrottet said that his dialogue with the federal government had been constructive.
I've had numerous conversations with the Prime Minister, numerous conversations in relation to moving to this point, and the federal government is supportive. Now, obviously, it's a matter for them in terms of how they stage it, but we certainly want to move it, and we want to move fast, because if we can open up safely in this way, we'll get the New South Wales economy back on top. And why is that important? Because it provides opportunity and prosperity for everyone across New South Wales.
A day after reaching its 80% vaccination target, the state has recorded 301 new cases of COVID-19 and 10 deaths. Federal Finance Minister Simon Birmingham
is supportive.
As well as ditching plans for home quarantine, which had been expected to replace hotel stays, Mr Perrottet said that New South Wales would welcome all overseas arrivals. But he was quickly overruled by Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who said the government would stick with plans to first open the border to citizens and permanent residents. When asked about his conversation with the PM, Mr Perrottet said that his dialogue with the federal government had been constructive.
I've had numerous conversations with the Prime Minister, numerous conversations in relation to moving to this point, and the federal government is supportive. Now, obviously, it's a matter for them in terms of how they stage it, but we certainly want to move it, and we want to move fast, because if we can open up safely in this way, we'll get the New South Wales economy back on top. And why is that important? Because it provides opportunity and prosperity for everyone across New South Wales.
A day after reaching its 80% vaccination target, the state has recorded 301 new cases of COVID-19 and 10 deaths. Federal Finance Minister Simon Birmingham has denied the National Party is dictating the coalition's climate policy. National MPs are meeting today to discuss Prime Minister Scott Morrison's plan to commit to net zero emissions by 2050, ahead of the United Nations Crucial Climate Summit in Glasgow.
Provides opportunity and prosperity for everyone across New South Wales.
A day after reaching its 80% vaccination target, the state has recorded 301 new cases of COVID-19 and 10 deaths. Federal Finance Minister Simon Birmingham has denied the National Party is dictating the coalition's climate policy. National MPs are meeting today to discuss Prime Minister Scott Morrison's plan to commit to net zero emissions by 2050, ahead of the United Nations Crucial Climate Summit in Glasgow. Some Nationals are yet to
in prosperity for everyone across New South Wales.
A day after reaching its 80% vaccination target, the state has recorded 301 new cases of COVID-19 and 10 deaths. Federal Finance Minister Simon Birmingham has denied the National Party is dictating the coalition's climate policy. National MPs are meeting today to discuss Prime Minister Scott Morrison's plan to commit to net zero emissions by 2050, ahead of the United Nations Crucial Climate Summit in Glasgow. Some Nationals are yet to agree to a net zero commitment, and it's not clear if the party will use the meeting to decide whether to endorse the plan. But Liberal Simon Birmingham has told Sky News that the government is working through legitimate concerns to formulate its climate policy.
The government is deciding the government's climate change policy. The government comprises all of our members, Liberal members, National Party members, LNP, CLP, etc. So we bring together people right across the country to be able to effectively consider all of the implications and issues. There's no point pretending that there aren't some parts of the Australian community who are concerned about the implications of these decisions.
In sport now, and the International Olympic Committee has spoken out against controversial plans by the world soccer body FIFA to hold the World Cup every 2 years instead of every 4. FIFA's proposals are set to be voted on in December by the 211 member associations of global soccer's governing body. But the plan has met with fierce criticism from a number of continental and national federations, as well as players' groups and fans. IOC President Mark Adams says they have strong reservations about the proposal, including issues around gender equality, player welfare, and the impact on other sports.
The increased frequency and timing for the World Cup would create a clash with other major international sports. This includes tennis, cycling, golf, gymnastics, swimming, athletics, Formula One, and many others. This would undermine the diversity and development of sport other sports other than football.
Turning now to today's weather. It's a cloudy day with tops of 21 if you're in Perth. In Adelaide, it's mostly sunny with tops of 23. Melbourne is looking partly cloudy with tops of 19. Hobart's cloudy as well with tops of 17. In Canberra, it's sunny and 19. Wollongong, similar conditions with tops of 20. In Sydney, it's also sunny with tops of 22 expected to be reached. Newcastle has a similar forecast with tops of 24. In Brisbane, sunny and 28. Cairns, partly cloudy with tops of 33.
Nearly 8 years in government to accept, apparently, that there is a thing called climate change. And so suddenly, a few weeks out from Glasgow, and probably just months out from a federal election, the Nats are handed a rapidly baked policy and expected to endorse it over the course of an afternoon, says Ian. Your input I welcome to 1300 681 666. 10 o'clock.
Stay connected with your ABC. Receive local news and stories from your community delivered straight to your inbox. Sign up to the ABC Radio Canberra newsletter today at abc.net.au/connect.
ABC News with Julian Abbott. Victoria has recorded 1,903 new cases of coronavirus and a further 7 deaths as the state moves closer to the end of its lockdown. Fraser Fife reports.
Today's new infections were recorded from more than 69,000 test results. 7 more people have died, which brings the death toll from the current Delta outbreak to 152. There are 22,327 total active cases across the states. More than 32,000 vaccine doses were administered at state-run centres. 66% of Victorians are fully vaccinated, with the state preparing for lockdown to end from this Friday when Victoria reaches its 70% double vaccination target.
New South Wales recorded 265 new locally acquired COVID-19 cases in the 24 hours to 8 o'clock last night. In that period, a further 5 people with COVID-19 died. And New Zealand's health authorities say a level 4 circuit breaker for Auckland is being actively considered to try and break the growing number of COVID cases. The country yesterday reported 51 new infections, up from 41 on Saturday. Auckland is currently on lockdown level.
Family sport, biology, geology, scientists, well, kill the virus, China. Wow, kill the virus, please.
Level 3, while most of New Zealand is on
family.
Level 2. The Cabinet is today expected to change.
Thank you, family.
Auckland.
Food, you don't eat, you don't shit, you die. Bye, family, love you.
Alert level, with an announcement expected this afternoon. Canberra retailers are pleading with the ACT government to allow them more freedom to trade as competitors over the border welcome back more customers. Non-essential retailers in the territory can only offer click and collect, a delivery or by appointment shopping for up to 2 customers. The Canberra Business Chamber CEO Graham Catt says as many as 20% of ACT businesses might not survive.
That slut bitch, but fuck, I'm angry.
Not unrealistic. It could be more. Survival is, we talk.
We haven't got money. Protest. Anti-government.
The people who are eating into their mortgage, who've used up their savings. It's really going to be very difficult for them to actually get the business up and going.
An air, land and marine search has resumed today for a missing 4-year-old girl in WA's north. Cleo Smith disappeared from her family's tent at the Blowholes, 70 kilometres north of Carnarvon early on Saturday morning. She was last seen by her parents at 1:30, but when they woke at 6 o'clock, the child and her sleeping bag were gone. The Victorian National MP Darren Chester says he'll be advocating for the party to agree to climate change policy, which meets Australia's international obligations. The current target under the Paris Agreement is to reduce emissions by 26 to 28% by 2030. But the Prime Minister is trying to convince the Nationals to accept a net zero emissions target by 2050. Despite hours of debate yesterday, the junior coalition party failed to reach an agreement. The member for Gippsland says he's not sure when the Nationals will reach a decision.
I've made a bit of a fool of myself in recent years in trying to guess what the National Party will do. I'll reserve my judgment on that. I know what I want to see happen. I want to see us move towards an outcome here which achieves those international commitments we've made, but also looks after our regional communities.
Australians are being encouraged to spend 20 minutes in their local park today to count the number and types of birds they see. It's part of the annual Aussie Backyard Bird Count and comes during National Bird Week. Sean Durley from BirdLife Australia says birdwatchers can take part by downloading the Aussie Bird Count app or by logging on to the Aussie Bird Count website.
We want people to get out, enjoy nature, but also report through the app what you see in that 20 minutes, and that goes to us at BirdLife Australia. And we can work out whether any are in trouble and which ones are dominating the landscape.
Some AFL players will pay for carbon offsets for their weekly travel as part of a new group seeking to address climate change. The AFL Players for Climate Action organisation features more than 260 AFL and AFLW players, including Ben Brown, Dyson Heppel and Jordan Roughead. Jordan Roughead has told Radio National they want to advocate for change and take action themselves.
The first step of that for us is to partner with an organisation called Go Neutral, who we're working with to offset our carbon emissions created by interstate travel by providing players with the option to contribute financially into some money that goes into some bushland regeneration.
To golf, and Rory McIlroy at 25 under holds a one-shot lead late in the final round of the US PGA event in Las Vegas. Colin Morikawa is next at 24 under. Ricky Fowler is 22 under, and three players are on 21 under. Cameron Smith's currently at 20 under. Adam Scott 19 under. And in tennis, in the women's final in Indian Wells this morning, it's gone to a third set. Paula Badosa leads Victoria Azarenka 6-5 in the deciding set. A fine today, northwesterly winds and 21 showers likely tomorrow at 18. It's currently 16. ABC News, it's now 10:05.
Of pause, of silence, much silence in our lives nowadays, do we? We just get to think and do nothing. You might think listening to this program is a lot of nothing. What was that famous Seinfeld episode? Or entire series of series, if you get my meaning. Adam, I went to Queanbeyan to collect curtains that were ready for collection on day one of lockdown. The young ladies checking at the door were amazing, so friendly and extremely helpful. Sue, how do the curtains look? Have you hung them? How do they look in the window? I'm impressed. I think that is...
Moved on to Euro 7. How do we avoid being a dumping ground for cars that the rest of the world doesn't want? We'll hear from Michael Barch. He's the head of Volkswagen in Australia, and from the automotive industry analyst, Professor Danny Sampson. And hopefully we'll hear from you too. Looking forward to your thoughts and contributions this morning on Focus. Yeah, to this new data out today, it's been done on behalf of the New South Wales Council of Social Services, along with organisations including the Country Women's Association, St Vincent de Paul, the Older Women's Network and the Police Citizens Club. Now, it's about the impact the pandemic has had on, well, in particular, women's economic and housing security. Apparently, 61% of job losses since May have been female jobs, women's jobs, and young women have suffered the biggest.
I got it. I have this picking my boys. If you get in the industry, big name like biology, into location, daily, week, web news, explanations, working high dimensions. The lady is 25. She's got her certificate. She works at the IBM taxation building for the computers. The university student lady is working at the computer store for the IBM Texas, and she's got markets, headline stories to tell on the radio. Yoo-hoo! So good, and then we get money, we get pay, we get heaps of shit. We fucking love it. Everything hoo-hoo, everything hoo-ha, everything hoo-hoo, everything ya-ha, chip, 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 I.
Impact of all, with payrolls for women. Moved on to Euro Social Services, along with organisations including the Country Women's Association, St Vincent de Paul, the Older Women's Network and the Police Citizens Club. Now, it's about the impact the pandemic has had on, well, in particular, women's economic and housing security. 1%.
Right. Going down that way and that way. And the bin and the guy cleaning up. Going down that way and that way. And the bin and the guy cleaning up. Going down that way and that way. And the bin and the guy cleaning up. Going down that way and that way. And the bin and the guy cleaning up. Going down that way and that way. And the bin and the guy cleaning up. Going down that way and that way. And the bin and the guy cleaning up. Hey, how are ya? Going down that way. And that way. And the bin, and the guy cleaning up. Going down that way. And that way. And the bin, and the guy cleaning up. Going down that way. And that way. And the bin, and the guy cleaning up. Going down that way. And that way. And the bin, and the guy cleaning up. Going down that way. And that way. And the bin, and the guy cleaning up. That rail's really warm. $19.40. I don't know yet. Salad sounds good.
That nice burgers here,
Yeah. Yep. Now, which one inside? How do we know there's a food court? Where's the food court? And where's the food court? ¿Está la comida de la... allá adentro?
There's Gooseman's over there.
Yeah. Hang on. In the middle there, do you go inside or? Para adentro, para que entre al food court.
Sí. Sí, es que estará el food court. Acá yo creo que sí.
We made it! Woohoo! Yippee! We gotta find somewhere to sit down. And then one by one it's gotta go and buy the food. One looks after the seat. We gotta look for somewhere to sit down. If you see an empty seat, we'll sit down on it. Yoo-hoo! Woohoo! Yeehaw! Yoo-hoo! There we go. Okay. So, who's going to look after the seats?
Okay, you guys go up.
Yep. Now, which one inside? How do we know there's a food court? Where's the food court? And where's the food court? ¿Dónde está la comida de la... ¿Allá adentro?
There's Guzman's over there.
Yeah. Hang on. In the middle there, do you go inside or?
Over there, you the corner y de ahí entra.
Para adentro, para que entre al food court.
Sí. Sí, es que estará el food court. Acá yo creo que sí.
We made it! Woohoo! Yippee! We gotta find somewhere to sit down. And then one by one it's gotta go and buy the food. One looks after the seat. We gotta look for somewhere to sit down. If you see an empty seat, we'll sit down on it. Yoo-hoo! Woohoo! Yeehaw! Yoo-hoo! There we go. Okay. So, who's going to look after the seats?
Okay, you guys go up.
That rail's really warm.
$19.40.
I don't know yet. Salad sounds good.
That's nice burgers here, eh?
Yeah. Okay.
At JobFind, we're a disability employment service specialist, and this is what we do. I'd probably say 70% of our clients will have a mental health issue at some stage. We just take that on board. If someone has mental health, it's like having freckles. You know, it's not to be discriminated against. It's to remove the stigma of mental health. People can contribute to society and contribute to their community. And you guys do that every single solitary day. So thank you so much for opening the doors for us. I hope you've enjoyed the morning tea. Just want to Christine, we're going to do this every day now. So you won't get any work done if you're doing this. But thank you so very much for doing what you're doing. If there's anything that we at JobFind can do for you, even if you're not assigned to us, if you want to have a chat.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Hooray!
Yes, I've seen those.